What's up to the legends of this audience? Welcome to Press Sports Big Bites, episode 18. We got a good one coming at you today. His name is Justin Javier Colon Jaime out of Puerto Rico. Class of 2021, plays at Montverde. We'll talk about just some other Puerto Rican players that are either in the MLB or even his age. What it's like playing at Montverde and a lot of more good stuff. Definitely stick around and let's take those big bites.
Big bites only. It was good, Drew. Nice and early morning. I know we got like five podcasts today.
I know, man. And yesterday we had 3. Today we got Justin Colon, class of 21. Goes to Montverde over in Florida. Yeah, where in Florida is Montverde?
So it's kind of like its own area, but it's more towards like the Claremont area, like going towards that way.
And Montverde has some really good athletics, baseball and basketball. I knew about basketball with you
Ben
said
Simmons.
Ben Simmons. Yeah.
And what's the kid's name that went to Duke, got drafted by the Knicks? I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, that's Duke to the Knicks. I feel like I've heard that. He knows Francisco Lindor. He works out with Francisco Lindor, who attended Montverde, correct?
Yeah. So how that works is I know Lindor's agent went to works at near the Montverde area. So when he got Lindor, I guess he moved him from Puerto Rico to the Montverde area, and then his agent just started getting kids around that area. Same thing, get kids from Puerto Rico, bring them to Montverde, and that's it. That's pretty much how it works.
Gotcha. Yeah, so this guy, Justin Colon, is a shortstop just like you, Isaac. He's uncommitted.
Yeah, I played against him.
Really?
Yeah, my senior year when he was a freshman.
Who did better, you or him?
Come on now.
450 dead center.
Easily.
So Justin's full name is Justin Javier Colon Jaime. So I kind of want to call him Jaime because I think the name Jaime is awesome. But Jaime.
Yeah.
Jaime. Placata. So same thing. So Justin is Puerto Rican. So we have our second Puerto Rican. Not sure if he'll be a French Puerto Rican like Carlos was. Definitely not. I think that was a rare one that we got out of Carlos. So this will be interesting. We'll have some good questions coming to him. Let's go ahead and get him on call.
What's good, Justin?
Yeah, what's good, man? How you doing? What are you up to?
I'm, just eating right now because I just woke up and doing my classes and stuff online.
So are you at Montverde right now, or are you back home?
No, I'm still here, like, at Claremont, because, like, I used to be, like, boarding student, but now my dad moved here, so now I'm living, like 10 minutes from Montverde.
Okay, so you're not staying at the baseball house, right, at Montverde?
No, I used to, but, like, I'm not a boarding student anymore. Plus, like, the virus that is going on, like, no one's staying there, so everyone's, like, home, basically.
So first off, Justin, I gotta ask this before we start. You have a really long name, man. Justin Javier Colon Jaime.
Yeah, but that's like my full name. Like, my name is Justin Colon. I don't know where they put all of that. That's like a lot.
I hear you. I remember when I was getting you on the app, and we had this list. I think it's from Perfect Game, and your full name was Justin Javier Colon Jaime.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man. And I don't know if I sent you one of the voice recordings, but I think I just said like Justin Jaime.
It's so long though.
I know, man. It's a good one though. You're at Montverde. Obviously Montverde's known definitely for the basketball. I've known Montverde from, I think Ben Simmons played there and some other guys, but it sounds to me like baseball is pretty big also. Tell us about what it's like playing baseball at Montverde.
It's super great because you have like different guys from different countries that come and play baseball and any kind of sports, and it's just great. Like the environment, the group of friends you make. It's a it's a really good environment for anybody. Like not for students only, just for like athletes and every kind of like person.
Gotcha. Yeah. Am I saying Montverde right? Is that right?
Yeah, Montverde. Yeah, that's how
Okay,
you say
because
it.
I was saying Montverde to
Yeah, I
Isaac
used to say it
before
like that
this.
too. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like someone has said that to me, so now I think it's Montverde, and just making sure I'm saying that right. But speaking of Montverde,
I mean, you can say it
yeah,
like
go.
two different ways. You can say Montverde, or you can say like Montverde.
Yeah,
I
yeah. You can say it the Latino way too.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm with that way. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's a lot better saying Montverde. It's got a little more like a little more flavor to it.
Yeah.
So speaking of Montverde, so I saw in your press profile you were getting with Francisco Lindor, and Isaac
Mhm.
actually just informed me that Lindor played at Montverde. Is that how you got in touch with Francisco?
Yeah, that's how cause I came to Montverde my freshman year, and we had Nander Gisellas there. We had a lot of like good guys like my freshman year. Like my team was like really really good. And then I met Francisco Lindor because he always comes here like to Montverde during the off season,
Hmm.
and we got really really close since since that year. And since that year, I've been practicing with him like during the off season, going like to workouts with him, and just getting like little tips, like because I play the same position with him,
Yeah,
and he has really helped me with like not only like in my baseball part, but just in my like the life part too, how to like take some situations and make it better. And you know how like the player he is in the MLB, like he's really like like a really happy player, like
yeah,
Yeah.
outside and inside the field. So I'm just trying to take like the little tips he told me all the time and like make it my way.
definitely. And he's definitely been through a lot. I mean,
Mhm.
he's been through it all.
So
You got it,
Justin,
Isaac.
you are a what's you're a junior now or senior now?
I'm a junior right now.
Okay, so you're gonna be a senior, right?
Yeah, next year. Yeah.
Okay, and so you haven't made a verbal commitment to any school, and obviously Montverde is known for having big
Yeah.
time players come in and come out. Are you
Yeah.
talking to any schools right now? Are you trying to make a decision anytime soon? How's that recruiting process for you going like?
When I was in eighth grade, I like committed to FIU, but it wasn't like really like my decision. It was more like mainly like my dad's decision because like I was so
Yeah,
young.
Yeah,
exactly.
And this year, like my junior year, like I was like, hey dad, like I need to sit down with you and talk because that wasn't really my decision. I don't because I really didn't know like anything about colleges because I come from Puerto Rico, so I didn't know what was like a like ACC conference and all those
yeah,
like big times like schools.
Yeah.
So my dad and I like talked and we decided to like decommit from FAU and see other options. And right now I'm just like in that process of looking to like new schools, seeing what I like, what I don't like, and what's like the best for me. Because I don't want to go to school that is like let's say like that has a big name, but I don't start. I want to go to school like they like know me because like they know who I am like playing, and I get the chance to play too. So it's just a lot of things.
Yeah, it's a lot of things you gotta look forward instead of
Yeah.
just picking a school just because of how
Mm,
big their name is.
yeah.
You
Exactly.
yeah.
definitely want to look into the whole program itself. I respect that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you visiting schools right now? Just going on visits, or what's? Or I guess not right now because of the
No,
coronavirus,
yeah,
but
not really because everything that is happening right now. But eventually it will, hopefully,
yeah.
because I'm going to be a senior next year, so I kind of have to.
I'll say this because, and I think Isaac can attest to this. Definitely enjoy your time visiting those schools, man. It's a lot of fun.
Right.
Just seeing all the different
Yeah,
colleges. Yeah, just soak it in.
because I think for me personally, I talked about this on one of the other podcasts that I committed to UF my end of my freshman year, going to my sophomore year,
Yep.
Mhm.
and I was already committed to a D1 school my eighth grade year. So just like you, same thing.
Yeah.
But if I can go back in time, I was telling Drew and everybody else that I would definitely wouldn't commit until like the end of my senior year, like
Definitely.
right before the draft. Make a big announcement, do like make it
Mhm.
like a whole big deal,
Yeah.
like
Definitely.
for example, today, if you guys don't know, it's Jalen Green. He's signing to a school or he's going to play overseas, and it's his senior year. It's his last year as a basketball player. But
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing. I would have made it a big deal. I would have had all my schools lined up and made it a really special day instead of kind of like rushing the process and committing
Yeah.
early.
Definitely.
So, I mean, that'd be my word of advice to anyone who's thinking about committing.
Yeah, I agree, and I'll say this. I think, there's two reasons why I agree with Isaac on that. One, you keep your options open. I mean, you may not run to a school until your senior year, and you're like, wow, this is the one. You haven't committed when you're like a sophomore or freshman, like what Isaac did. And two, you also don't have a team that you've committed to right behind your shoulder, looking at everything you're doing in high school. You're more
Yeah.
free to do what you want, what you think's best for your game, and stuff like that. So, I like the process that you're doing. Uh, definitely
Thank you.
enjoy the visits. So, let's go
Mhm.
back to before you moved to Florida. You lived in Puerto Rico, correct?
Yes.
What year did you move to Florida?
Um, to 2017, I think. Yeah.
Okay, okay, cool. Did you know? This is a little off topic. Did you know Carlos Martinez by any chance? He's a year
The
below you.
yeah the lefty.
Yeah, Carlos Elion Martinez. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had.
I used to
Yeah,
play
go.
against him all the time, like
Really?
every time. Yeah, in Puerto Rico.
That's awesome. So we actually interviewed him. I think it was like a week ago, Isaac. And Carlos could speak French. So I don't know if that's a thing in Puerto Rico now. And that,
No,
so
that's
yeah,
definitely not a thing.
no,
It's just
yeah,
Carlos.
it was just Carlos. He could speak French. I can't speak anything of French, but
Nothing.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool to get to know about, like explain what it's like playing in Puerto Rico, living in Puerto Rico. What was like the daily lifestyle of just living there and playing ball there?
Man, it was crazy because like it's so different from here. Like when I came here, I had to like get used to like how we play the game here. Because in Puerto Rico, everything's so like rough. You know, they play with intensity. They like backflips all the time. They don't care about anything. And if you're in shortstop, they slide through your knees. Like they want to break your legs and stuff. So you play like rough. You know, it's like way different here.
So how was that transition for you? Like again, you said you played, you played.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
It was kind of hard at first because when I came here, like if I used to do like same things I used to do in Puerto Rico, they would call me like I'm not like a bad player, like a dirty player, or anything like that.
yeah,
Because it's not the same way we play. Like we play with intensity. And here, if you like bad flip or anything like that, they tell you like you're like not humble or stuff. And I'm like, what? I'm just trying to enjoy the game. You know, it's just like
exactly.
the way I play it. But
Yeah,
here, like it's like more quiet. I think it's like kind of boring, but not boring. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, and I know what you mean.
Yeah.
yeah. And one thing that we talked about with Carlos was all the new talent that's hit the MLB, like Francisco Lindor. We've talked about Javier Baez, Carlos Correa. What do you think this, as is the biggest reason for why this kind of new wave of talent, from that they're still young, and then you guys as well,
Mhm.
becoming, MLB stars from Puerto Rico. What do you think is kind of the biggest reason for this big wave to come through?
I just think it's like how proud we are, you know, how serious we take like baseball. Because mainly like people from Puerto Rico, like it's not like here, like oh, if I don't sign, I go college, like whatever. We either sign or we sign. Like there's nothing in between. So we really put work in to try to make it to the best level. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like I don't know. I think we take pride in our work, and that's why like we coming like a lot of people is coming now from Puerto Rico and stuff. And it used to be like more people, but now that we have the draft, it's like different because we used to not have the draft like Dominican Republic,
Mm.
and now that we have the draft, it's like different, but still like we still have like a good talent like Javi Baez, Francisco Lindor,
Yeah.
Carlos Correa. Like there's a lot of names out there.
Yeah, I will give it. I will give the Puerto Rican baseball players, they do have some sweet bat flips.
Yeah, yeah,
That is for sure. That
that's
is
for
for
sure.
sure. And just like the smooth infield play, how it's very smooth. Um, so let's go ahead and talk about, you just joined the Press Sports app. His name, by the way, is at Justin.Colon 3 on the app. Definitely check him out. He's got a video with Francisco Lindor, which is pretty sweet. Um,
Yeah.
One thing I do want you to try to do is upload some of your fielding at shortstop because I think that'd be really cool to see.
All right.
It's definitely a harder film to get, but that would be pretty cool. But so far, man, what do you like about the app, and just talk about some of that.
I like the app a lot. It's just like, Instagram is not like the same because it's not like a place you can post like, everything you do about baseball. But like the app, like Press Sports, is something you can put like anything like about baseball, like all your highlights. Like if you hit a bomb, you can post it and all people like react to it, and people get to know you more. And all the people are in that app, they're athletes or baseball players. So you get
Yeah.
to put your name more out there. Get like that clout, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Yeah, it's like if people get to know you better. Like even if they don't know you, like they've never seen you play, they get to know you by seeing you like all your videos and stuff. So I like it a lot.
Definitely. And one of the reasons why, Conrad, my partner, and I made it, so, we're 24 years old. When we were in high school, I always thought it would have been cool to be able to follow players that I played, whether in travel ball or just in school ball. It's like I played that guy. He was sweet. I'd love to follow him and see how he does in the future. And then also just going on the app and just seeing sports highlights. There's not a platform that simply just has sports highlights to go check out.
Definitely.
But yeah, definitely love seeing your stuff on there and looking forward to seeing more. Now, Justin, you got something?
No, I'm just saying. It's
Oh
fun.
yeah.
I know it was the speed round, like the speed
Oh
round.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
sir.
We got the rapid fire, quote unquote lightning round, even though it's very not really lightning because we have these very tricky questions. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What kind of glove do you use or have?
Wilson A2000.
That's a good one. What kind of bat do you use?
The BB core or wood?
No, just like the brand bat.
You can use BB core. You can do BB core.
Louisville. Yeah.
What's your favorite game day meal?
PB&J sandwich. Definitely. Those hit different.
Hey.
Those hit different.
Yeah.
Favorite Puerto Rican food?
Rice and beans with pork chops.
Oh, that sounds so good right now.
Yeah.
So good.
Better feeling, a home run or diving play at short?
Oof. I think I go with a home run.
Have we had anyone say diving play yet?
I think Brady House said.
Yeah, Brady did.
Yeah, he's like a cool defensive play.
That's because Brady. That's because Brady just hits 4 home runs a game.
Definitely.
What's your favorite Spanish word?
Well, it's a curse word, so I can say it, but I guess I can say like ¿Qué pasó? ¿Me entiendes? Like I'm always saying like what's up? Like ¿Qué pasó? ¿Todo bien?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you my favorite Spanish word. It's placata.
Placata, definitely, yeah, placata. I like that.
Yeah, for a while, Conrad and I were actually saying placata, and Drew Jones totally was like, dude, it's placata, and we had been saying it for like a year, like placata, because we saw the posts on the press app of just seeing the word placata, so we were like, oh, placata. and then we're like, oh wait, it's placata, and so
they
my
come
favorite.
up to me. They come up to me and they're like, "Yo, Isaac, is it placata?" And I was like, "What?" I'm like, "It's placata."
If I didn't know what we were talking about, I would not understand what you're trying to say. Because like placata is like way different.
I was actually about to say placata instead of placata. I got it right. Okay, what's your favorite English word?
Wow, that's a difficult one.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I might have to pass that one because I don't really know like what do I say the most.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to the other one. Let's go to the next one.
Mine is Hottie Toddy. All right. Any game day rituals?
Every time, like before the game, I have to listen
Yeah.
to music, no matter what.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm a big. We'll get to music later. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
To not care about like what other people think about you.
Word. What famous person, either dead or alive, would you want to meet the most?
Roberto Clemente. You
Hey,
know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, of
yes.
course.
Yeah, of course.
Shout out Puerto Rico. If you could
Yeah,
be any animal, what would you be?
a lion
Is that
or
is
a
that?
chameleon.
Okay, I like that one, dude. We've had lion the answer, I think, every time, Isaac.
Yeah,
Literally every time.
Literally every
yeah.
time. We've had
I would
like
like to be a chameleon, to be honest.
chameleon.
Yeah, a chameleon.
Okay, I like that. I like that too.
For
Uh,
real.
who has the biggest impact on your life?
I believe my dad.
Man, was that a
Yeah, my
Ferrari
dad.
that just drove behind
Yeah,
you?
I feel like I'm Puerto Rico right now. Jeez.
What MLB player do you look up to the most? Current
Like
MLB player.
my like for like my role model is like Francisco
Yeah.
Lindor, but the game like the way I play the game is from Fernando Tatis.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's gonna be really good.
Mhm.
All right, what's your favorite song right now? This is gonna close out the podcast. This is a big deal.
Make it a good song.
Bad Bunny 25-8. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I just want
different.
that. All right, last question. If there could be one rule changed in baseball, what should it be?
To not get offended so easily by
For
like
real.
backflips or sliding, you know. Like we should play
Yeah.
the game like with emotions, you know. Like
I
they always
I
tell you, oh, don't play the game with emotions and stuff. But I feel like we should put more out there so people can like like the game more and get used to like everything, you know. Like just
yeah.
enjoy the game in general.
I think as more and more of the younger generation gets into the MLB, it'll become more acceptable. Because some of the older guys right now in the MLB, there wasn't that much bat flipping when they were in, middle
Yeah.
school, high school. But now people are bat flipping when they're like 11 years old. So
Mhm.
you're used to it by the time you're 20 in the MLB. It's like, all right, he just did a bat flip. I've been dealing with that for 9 years already. So I think that'll
Yeah.
come around. I think that'll come around.
That
Um,
sounds good. Sounds
but
great.
yeah, dude, that's it. First, do you have anything you want to say, Justin, uh, before we close out?
Not really. Just like to all those people that are like listening and stuff and are in the app, just keep working. Even though like the virus is going on, you can do anything. Like you can do it. Like the simplest thing is gonna get you better no matter what. Just try to do like everything. Like work on something every single day. That's it.
Like that.
Sure. Yeah, like every day, just get better,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Whether it's doing 5 push-ups like me, get better.
Yes, sir.
Uh, but Justin, man, I appreciate you coming on. That was a great podcast. I'm looking forward to seeing some of your stuff on the app, and definitely in the future, looking forward to meeting you, hopefully in Atlanta at a perfect game tournament or something like that. But definitely rooting for you, man. Keep up the work, and take care, man.
Definitely. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate
Hey,
it.
hey, Justin, it was good hearing from you again, bro. It was. For those who don't know, I played against Justin in high school. My senior year was his sophomore year.
Yeah, yeah. I remember playing against you. Yeah. You played with Lake Brandley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I remember. I remember.
But hey, everybody definitely listening, go follow Justin on Instagram at justin.colon3, and that's the same name as his press account. So go fan him up there.
Yeah.
Justin, it was great having you on the podcast, my brother.
Thank you. Appreciate it. See you.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
That was great. That was a great podcast.
We're on a roll, Isaac. These podcasts are awesome. We've had just honestly just amazing guests so far, and very humble guy. Very
Very humbling guy.
I do agree though with the bat flipping stuff. I think that will come though as the younger generation continues to flow into the MLB.
Yeah, I think in general they should just let the players play, man. Let them be who they want to be, and whatever happens, happens. I think it's. I don't want to say it's anything racial, but at the same time, it's like hockey is a sport where it's, you know, predominantly Caucasian, obviously, but it's just like some of the rules there. It's like you can start the game off by taking off your gloves and your helmet and going at it with somebody like it's an MMA fight.
Yeah, you just let him fight.
Why can't it be the same in baseball? You step to the plate, let me throw a 96 right to your back, and let's start this game off with a nice little fight. Why not, right? That'd be sick.
I think the until someone just gets badly hurt, but I guess no one has. But I think the one reason for why the bathroom isn't cool is because some of the pitchers get ticked. If the pitchers were just like, whatever, I don't think it would really matter at all.
At all.
It wouldn't matter. I mean, I don't see why there'd be a problem. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and close out. What's the song, Isaac, that he wanted to close out with?
He said Bad Bunny 285.
Okay, we're gonna close you guys out with that one. Everyone, take care. We will definitely see you next time, and have a good one.
Yo sigo siendo el mismo, yo no he cambiado. Tengo lo mío sin tener que aparentar. Siempre ando con lo mismo, arrebatado. Ahora siempre el Liputón, pero nunca voy a cambiar. A mí me gusta la calle, 25 charlas y no te guayes. Humilde pero nunca me voy a dejar. Está caliente pero no me voy a dejar. Hoy salimos para la calle. Lucado si no hay manera que yo falle. Seguimos a 200 y no vamos a bajar. Siempre estamos en PR, maleanteo, bellaqueo, coronel. Yo sigo siendo el mismo, cambio mi reflejo. Nuevo pero me siento uno de